Everything is transactional. Love is transactional. Everything is transactional. Friendships, love. There has to be some type of reciprocity for things to work. There always comes a time where you might be given more in a situation. All fellas have been here. You might be in a situation with a woman. I don't give a fuck how player you are. I don't give a fuck how good looking you are. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because it don't matter. You feel me? I thought I was one of the prettiest big niggas in the world for the longest when I was single. And I even had this shit happen to me. I was the most player nigga. You know how many hearts I broke? I broke more hearts than motherfucking HBK, nigga. You feel me? Shawn Michaels in 92. I broke way more hearts than that nigga. You dig? But there comes a time when the transaction of love, you're giving the 70, she's giving the 30. You might even give 90, she might give you 10. Reciprocity is important. Everything is transactional. Everything. Love is transactional. Your business is transactional, right? You wouldn't go to work this morning if you weren't getting paid for it. You wouldn't be dealing with that woman if she wasn't sucking your dick. You wouldn't be dealing with that guy, ladies, if he wasn't fucking the shit out of you, if he wasn't taking care of his family. The best transaction is 50-50. But 50-50 is not, honestly, 50-50 is like the word perfection or forever. 50-50, transaction, equality, those are words that aren't true. I don't believe there's a such thing as 50-50. I feel like there's always going to be one party that gives a little bit more. Just a little bit more. It might be a 55-45, maybe a 60-40, you know. But I don't believe there's such thing as a 50-50. As long as the transaction is between the two people, is something, or the two parties, is something that both of you can live with, that's fine. But understand something. If there's a transaction where it's unrequited, right? Love can be unrequited. Friendship can be unrequited. You might be the friend that always calls and checks up on the other friend, and the other friend never calls you. That's not your friend. You know what I mean? You got to understand something about transactions. You got to understand something about endings. There's no such thing as forever, and there's always endings. You dig? When it comes to ending anything, friendships, love, any of that shit, it doesn't always have to be a big blow up. It could just be, hey, you know what? This ain't working for me. I'm going to tell you why, and you keep it moving. But sometimes it's not even worth doing that. Some people, it's not worth doing that. With some friends, it's not worth doing that. With some family members, it's not worth doing that. You know what I mean? So understand it's a transaction. Everything is transaction, and transactions aren't just business. Transactions are energy. You might give a lot more energy in an interaction between you and one of your friends, and they're not giving it back. You know, I was kind of taught this is something that's bad, and I've been breaking myself of it. I've had people in my family who were the one that would be giving 80, and the person they were dealing with would give them 20. And they would decide, let me turn it up just a little bit more. Let me give them 85%. And if somebody's not giving you the energy that you want back in a transaction, friendship, love, or whatever, you got to let it go, right? Transactions aren't just money. Transactions are gratitude. Gratitude is priceless. You know, gratitude is priceless, man. I could give you $1 million worth of game. And if you just show me some gratitude, I will be grateful. I won't even ask you. I won't even charge you. You know how many people I've given coaching on option trading? You know how many people I've given coaching on real estate wholesaling for free? And just out of the kindness of my heart. And when you do things for free, you got to understand that most people aren't going to be grateful for it. So if you're not willing to get your heart broken because somebody isn't say thank you, then there's got to be a price tag on it. Everything is transactional.